Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Janet and it is the first day of April. So I figured today we would do what I normally do on the first day of the month, which is budget out our calendar and then pretty much put our bills down, any savings challenges, what I'm investing for the month, any sinking funds that I plan on using. So I thought I would do a quick video, and then I have the new 100 box or 100 envelope challenge that I received in the mail. So I went ahead and transferred the old envelopes that I had to this new box, only solely on the reason that it is my vibe. It is aesthetically pleasing. It is my neutrals that I love and adore and I like to stick with. So I found a seller that would do that. So I am going to show that to you guys. So without anything else being said, let's go ahead and get started. So for me, for the first of the month, I have two different bills that come out on the first, and that is going to be my association and then my mortgage. So those two are really the only things I will be paying. Actually, they're already paid because, to be honest, I budget out from the last month, and since it's the first week of the month, those two things have already been paid for me. But you know, we have to break it down into our April calendar technically, even though our paycheck was rolled over from March. So after that, on the second, I have my Discover card that's due, which has also already been paid. I use this because it gives me cash back on gas and groceries at the moment. And right now with the gas, everything you can use for cash back helps a little bit. I'm using the Discover card for cash back. Anything I can get cash back on it, I'm using it, and then I pay it off the next month. So that's been paid off. And then whatever expense I use on this month will get paid off in the May calendar. So after that, my next bill is on the 8th, which is all my TV stuff, and the 9th, that's for this week. So these two is HBO and Netflix. And on the 9th, I have my electric bill, well, energy bill, power bill. And that's pretty much it for that week. And then after that, for me on the 10th, no, not the 10th, I believe the 14th. That's my PayPal. Now PayPal, I also tend to use like when I buy online things. So if I buy anything pretty much planner related, that's usually the only thing that goes on there, to be honest. If I happen to do any sort of online shopping, which these days is pretty minimal, I put on my PayPal. If it goes to credit, I pay it off, or I just do it from my debit card. But that always gets paid off on the 14th. And then on the, actually 15th is our payday. So I'll put that in here. And then I do have 3 expenses on that date, which is 3 other expenses, which is my payroll and then my gas bill. Now payroll, I have 2 people that help me with things in my life, and that's what I consider payroll. So that gets put on there. On 16th, I think the 16th for me is the day that the most bills comes out of my account. So on the 16th, I have my cell phone, my health insurance, and then my car insurance. And then that's pretty much it for that week. And then after that, so these 2 things usually get paid on the paycheck before. These 2 not. This I count towards April. So these bills are for this week. I calculate out those bills for this week. And then when I get paid, since the only thing due is not until the 15th, I use my pay period for April for these bills here. So on the 19th, which is our next one, is my car payment or my car lease. I have to figure that out soon. On the 22nd is my house alarm. On the 24th, I pay Canva. Who loves Canva? I mean, I absolutely love my subscription with Canva. I didn't think I would need it as much as I do, but now that my daughter loves doing projects and creating things, and she's been creating a bunch of stuff on there, I mean, that's probably a subscription that I'll just always keep. So Canva, and then my Apple storage is also on the 24th. Okay, and then the last week, I usually have a couple more bills, which that is going to be on the 28th. I have 2 on the 28th and 1 on the 30th. I'll put those in here. That is going to be my Spotify / Hulu. It's all on one. My water bill. And then my internet is due on that. So I'm going to use one other highlighter for a couple different things. That's going to be different than the bills and the normal bills. So the only thing, I don't have any birthdays in April, but I did make a note here that I do have to pay an unemployment bill for $75 on the 14th. I'm going to put on the 14th because normally that bill always comes out like a day early. So I'm just going to put unemployment there. And a sewer bill. I did have a sewer bill also on the 1st, which is not a normal bill. That's like a quarterly bill, but I've also already paid that. So that's that there. And then I believe I did have one other expense for my business. And that is going to be, I know it doesn't come out on the Saturday, but this is like a one-time expense. And that I'm going to put on the 2nd. And I believe that's it for this. Now, the other things that I'm going to put on here are, let's move on over here. Those, I'm not going to be too worried about writing them out, but I do have just my one income. Oh. But I plan on having a couple side hustles this month. So we're going to put those in case. So we're just going to put main and side and side. Now for my investments, I do have a stash account, and my stash, I think I upped it to, I want to say $75 a month. And then I started a new one called Fundrise. And that one I plan on adding $300 to this month. This is a real estate based investment. I mean, you can look into it. Please do your own research because this is just what I'm doing. I am not telling you where to invest your money or telling you it's a good idea or a bad idea. I am just doing this as a journey for my own. I did not go to any investing schools. I have just done my research just like everybody else here on the internet, and found, you know, ways to increase our income and see how we can retire early, basically. Another investment that I have is just my IRA. So I will be contributing $200 to my IRA. Okay, so those are the 3 main ones that I have at the moment, and I don't plan on adding anything else for now, not until I'm completely debt free. So that's what we have there. Okay, and then we are going to update our 100 envelope savings challenge. Now let me go ahead and show you the box, the new box that I have. Ta-da! So this is her right here. I think this was the last one, so I will put her Etsy store below if she still had one. I think this was the last one though. But I mean, look at this. This is just like neutral heaven, which is my vibe, my aesthetic. And I've already filled out a bunch of the envelopes that I had in the other little like makeshift envelope thing. But I already put all of my little numbers on here, and I filled out the ones that I had. And this is what I have left, and then I have all these numbers that came with it. So when I pick my numbers, I'll label the envelopes and keep going with this challenge. I am so excited. Like, I love this challenge. I think it's going to be super fun to count all that at the end. And I'm excited to see like what everyone does with this and just watch all those videos towards the end of the year. Okay, so we are going to pick 2 more envelopes today, which I'm going to go for, let's do 44 and 20. Okay, so 44 and 20. Let me open this back up and pick 2 envelopes. 44, and 20. Okay, perfect. And then I am going to put these in the corner here because these still need stuffing. I've already picked numbers, but they still need stuffing, and be set for our next cash stuffing video where I will be putting that in there and catching up with that. So yeah, I love this. But that is all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.